All right. My name is Angel Rivera, the handsome cynic, back with another video for you guys. It's been a few days and I've been pretty busy and haven't really felt like making any videos. So I'm back and there's going to be at least two videos today. This is the first one. And maybe there'll be a third one. I'm not sure about that yet. We'll see. But for now, I do have an announcement. I kind of announced this on Twitter, but I wanted to announce it here before we start the video. I'm going to start a new live stream. Most likely, it'll be uh, the first weekend of February, the first Saturday, called Weekends with the Handsome Cynic. I do not have a guest lined up yet. When I do, I'll definitely let you guys know in a future video or on Twitter. So make sure you're following me on Twitter, which is here at Angel Rivera 08. Make sure you follow me on there because that way you guys can know when there's a guest, when I do have a guest lined up. Most likely, like I said, it'll start the first Saturday of February, but I may have to switch that to the next Saturday because I might be going away that first weekend of Saturday, so we'll see. But for now, the date lined up is the first Saturday of February, which is the 5th, I'm pretty sure. So that'll be the debut episode around 7 Eastern on Saturday nights. I may change that to 8 or depending of if I'm able to do it, what time. So that's my little announcement there. So that's only coming soon. So check that out. And when there's a guest, I'll definitely let you know when I book a guest. But for now, let's get to today's video. I came across this video today. It was uploaded today by the Young Turks. And they proceeded to do a hit piece against Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. Now, in this video, they're going to find a way to blame Aaron Rodgers for the loss to the San Francisco 49ers last weekend, even though it wasn't his fault. But the whole reason why they're doing this is because he, according to the Young Turks, did an anti-vax message. And he also questioned the results of the 2020 election. How dare he, right? So it's a quick video. It isn't long, but I just wanted to play it for you guys here and let's watch this.
Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, is no stranger to never-ending culture war nonsense regarding vaccines. And now he's doing a little mix, He's like, all right, how can I really rile people up now? Why don't I sprinkle in a little election madness and just put out there this idea that Biden didn't actually win the presidency. Here's what he said in an ESPN profile just last week. When the president of the United States says this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated, it's because him and his constituents, which I don't know how there are any if you watch any of his attempts at public speaking, but I guess he got 81 million votes. But when you say stuff like that, and then you have the CDC, which, how do you even trust them? But then they come out and talk about 75% of the COVID deaths have at least 4 comorbidities, and you still have this fake White House set saying that this is the pandemic of the unvaccinated. That's not helping the conversation. So he refers.
All right. So Anna Kasparian is going to basically find a way to be mad about this, which she is. Aaron Rodgers said there is absolutely right. There's nothing wrong with what he said there. Nothing. I mean, I don't see a single thing wrong there. I mean, he has the right to question the results of the election because, hell, I question the results of the election. How does Joe Biden barely functioning somehow win 81 million votes in the election? How? I mean, that's a legitimate question to ask. There's no it's not like it's outrageous to ask that question. Also, when it comes to the pandemic, yeah, I mean, most of the cases, some people have died are because they have other health issues like obesity or they smoke or all this other stuff that leads to their deaths. Instead of the White House telling people to get in shape, get healthy, lose weight, eat better, no, instead they're basically salespersons for the, excuse me, they are salespeople for the pharmaceutical companies. by telling them, "Oh, you have to get the vaccine. You have to get the vaccine. You have to get the vaccine. You have to get vaccine. 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 Vaccine." They're salespeople for the pharmaceutical companies instead of actually going out and telling people, "Hey, look, if you have autoimmune disease or you have issues like that, you have to get vaccinated. But if you don't, if you're healthy, then how about this? How about lose weight, exercise, eat better, diet, etc." But no, they're basically salespeople at pharmaceutical companies. Aaron Rodgers is absolutely right there in his commentary. So I don't know what we're gonna. The reason why they have a problem with this is because they hate Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers had the nerve to go on Joe Rogan, and clearly Anna Kasparian is jealous because she can't go on Joe Rogan anymore. So that's exactly what's going on here, and why she's doing this segment, this hit piece on Aaron Rodgers. Now, and let's play the rest of this.
Refers to the Biden presidency as the fake White House. He questions whether Biden actually got 81 million votes. And Aaron Rodgers, of course, very sensitive to any messaging about vaccinations because of how he was implicated in his lies about being vaccinated. Like, it's just all insane, and he's become like this darling of Trump and his allies, which we'll get to in just a second. But look, I don't care what his political affiliation is. He wants us.
Except that you made a 6-minute video, a hit piece on him, attacking him for his political opinions. So which one is it, Anna? Either you don't care. If you don't care, you wouldn't cover the story. You wouldn't have bothered. But you do care. That's why you're doing this story. That's why you and your bobblehead, Francesca Fiorentini, who's coming up here, I might have butchered her last name, but who cares? She's going to do a hit piece. You and her are going to do a hit piece on Aaron Rodgers attacking him. And also blaming him for the loss of the 49ers, even though it wasn't his fault. But yeah, let's keep going with this.
To support Trump, I don't care. But for an
NFL, that you made a video attacking him for supporting Trump, which I'm not sure if he did or didn't, doesn't matter, but you're making a video attacking him for political opinions. So which one is it?
NFL star to repeat those lies about the election, especially after what happened on January 6th, especially considering the political violence that's been carried.
How dare you question the election results? Our guy won, Joe Biden won, move on. Don't question election results, don't look into it, don't audit the election, don't do anything. We won. The Liberal Party won. So move on. Fuck you. That's basically what she's saying there.
Carried out by Trump supporters. Super irresponsible, incredibly stupid, and it's just so frustrating that this just continues.
It's so frustrating that he doesn't agree with my political opinions. Aaron Rodgers, has different political opinions than me. It's just so frustrating. How dare he, right? How dare he have different political opinions than me? That's basically what she's saying there. Now let's go to Anna Kasparian's bobblehead. Let's see what she has to say.
I mean, I would say we would want him canceled, but he canceled himself when he lost that game.
Yeah, I heard.
Boy, did the Packers lose to the Niners. Indeed, I believe it was the Niners. Don't quote me on that.
You believe it was the Niners, so you're not sure what team the Packers played last week or this past Saturday. You're not sure, or Sunday. I don't remember I didn't really watch the game. I only watched the beginning of it, but I don't remember what day it was. You have no idea what team that played the Packers. It was the 49ers, by the way. But she has no clue. I mean, she's like, I think it was 49ers. I'm not sure. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just going to make fun of Aaron Rodgers, even though I clearly didn't see the game. I clearly have no idea whether it was Rodgers' fault or not. But, yeah, I mean, I'm just going to attack him, and this is a hit piece anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, yeah, let me just blame Aaron Rodgers for the loss, even though I didn't watch the game.
Go Niners. But I'm from San Francisco, so I have a special affinity. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from San Francisco, so that means by definition, I'm a 49ers fan, even though I have no idea, whether the 49ers are actually in the game or not. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing.
He can say whatever the hell he wants.
Except I'm gonna join Anna Kasparian and making a 6-minute video attacking him for his political opinions. You see that? Which one is it? Either you don't care about political opinions or you do care. You care enough to make this video.
No, as wrong as it is, I think it's a little embarrassing though to be like, how did 81?
Your lack of football knowledge is embarrassing. Why are you? But the issue is that I don't have a problem with her not knowing football. My issue is she's bringing up the game that the Packers lost, and attacking Aaron Rodgers, that leg was his fault when clearly it wasn't. If you watch the game, even if you watch the highlights, you can tell like, hey, that was a great game. That was a great defensive game by both sides. Aaron Rodgers played well. He played better than Garoppolo, but unfortunately, the 49ers special teams played late in the game led to that victory for the 49ers. It was not Aaron Rodgers' fault. The 49ers defense played fantastic and only able to score 10 points. That was the 49ers defense. Packers defense played well too, but ultimately it wasn't enough to secure the victory. So blaming Aaron Rodgers for it makes no sense. Keep going.
81 million people vote for that other guy. And you're like, yeah, because have you seen your guy? You understand.
Your guy. Did Aaron Rodgers support Donald Trump? I don't know. I mean, I didn't, excuse me, I didn't care enough to actually go look, but she's asserting that Aaron Rodgers was a Trump supporter. I don't know whether he was or wasn't matter, but she doesn't have any evidence proving that Rodgers was a Trump supporter or is a Trump supporter. So your guy, I mean, that makes no, and it's like, if you oppose Joe Biden, by definition, you're a Trump supporter. That's what the left believes, a lot of the left. And it's not true. I didn't vote for Biden. Doesn't mean I'm a Trump supporter. But I get called Trump supporter all the time on social media. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see that. I go back and forth with people all the time that claim I'm a Trump supporter, mostly leftists, even though I'm clearly not. I've never once praised Trump on Twitter. So let's keep going.
Understand how point systems work here. You're in the NFL, you play football. You know, you can have, now I'm not remembering the score. You could have however many.
I'm not remembering the score. You have no idea what the score is. I mean, why are you saying not remembering the score? You have no clue what the score is. You would tell us what the score is.
Any points. You know, you can have 17 points, but if someone's got 20, guess what? That person's gonna win. See how it works?
Yes.
Except in this, it's like a weird, bizarre, opposite popularity contest. Because let's be real, most of us weren't like Biden, my hero, my savior, the most amazing candidate ever. No, we're looking at the other guy and we're saying, hell no. That is way worse. I said this on my show the other day. Biden was a literal wet blanket on the dumpster fire of the United States.
Yeah.
And now
that's not funny at all. A wet blanket. Why did you vote for a wet blanket then? You and Anna voted for Biden. Why the hell did you vote for him? If you knew that he wasn't going to actually accomplish anything. You're like, oh well, by definition, since he's not Trump, he's better than Trump, right? Even though I admit that he's a wet blanket. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
now we're like, oh man, we elected a wet blanket.
Totally,
Crap.
yeah.
We need to
Anna's like, oh yeah, I agree with you. Even though I demanded my audience to vote for Joe Biden, and I demanded that you proudly vote for Joe Biden, we can move him left. Remember how that one worked out, right? We can move him left. Anna said that, and so did Cenk. Liars. There's a bunch of liars over there, the Young Turks.
wring this blanket out.
Yeah, maybe consider the fact that during a global pandemic, the president bungled the response and was so devastating and so the guy endorsed injecting bleach into your body.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That was obviously satire or sarcastic comment by Trump. That was not a literal comment. Oh yeah, by the way, inject bleach in your body. It'll work. Believe me. That's not what that's obvious sarcasm. Anna Kasparian does not understand sarcasm. And so she, for political reasons, goes and attacks Trump. Like, oh well, I mean, yeah, obviously. I mean, he literally said inject bleach and it would work. No, that's not. It was sarcasm. I mean, either Anna Kasparian has an issue understanding sarcasm, or she's pretending it isn't sarcasm on purpose, or to attack Trump, which is this. This is the second one. It's obvious. I mean, she's not that stupid.
To fight off COVID.
Some
He
UV
promoted
rays.
the use of hydroxychloroquine, which some people got really sick from or died from, and it had
Yeah, hydroxychloroquine. There aren't. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, why would you listen to a president when it comes down to health anything? Why listen to the government? That's why you have doctors. That's why you talk to your doctors. I mean, I can't believe they took what this man said literally, or at least the left did, to pretend in order to attack Donald Trump. I mean, Jesus Christ, this is like so embarrassing. I mean, this is what TYT is. I mean, I'm making this video because I want to make fun of them, but this is what they are. This is what they've always done. Horrible, hacky attacks like this, hit pieces on people they don't like, Aaron Rodgers' most recent example, Joe Rogan, Jimmy Dore. I mean, I can go on. They do hit pieces about anyone who they hate, and they attack them, they straw man them, they even straight up smear them. So, yep. So that's what they do.
Absolutely no, it wasn't a prophylactic and it did not treat COVID. I mean, like, wow, how did people end up voting for Biden? And I agree, Biden's a disaster. Biden's not good. I'm not happy with Biden.
Then why did you vote for him? Why did you demand your audience to vote for him? Why did you lie to your audience that you could move him left? You know you couldn't. You had to know. But you still demanded you voted for him. And then a year later, after you elect him, he turned around and said, I don't like Biden. You know, I don't think he's done a good job. You knew this was going to happen. You had to know. Unless you're a total partisan hack that uses, oh no, but Trump is evil. Trump is Satan. So we have to vote for Biden. And watch, in 2024, Anna Kasparian will turn right around and say you have to vote for Biden, or you have to vote for Kamala Harris, or you have to vote for Pete Buttigieg. I guarantee you she's going to do that. She's not going to say no, vote third party. That's not going to happen. Not in a million years. She's never going to do that. Neither is Cenk.
And the only thing that helped Biden win was that people were desperate to avoid re-electing Trump. But like, we're asking too much for him to like really understand that. Anyway,
no, but you're right. No, but exactly what you just said. I just want to double down because I didn't say anything about the vaccine, but you're totally right. It's that when you are not taking a pandemic seriously, no one sees you as a leader.
Right.
So if you're a quarterback or you're supposed to be an NFL star, and you don't believe in basic science, and almost 900,000 people have died, you're not a leader. In whatever field you're in, no matter what you do, no one's gonna take you seriously. If you're discounting, crediting, 75% of the people who died had comorbidities. What if that were at all true?
Wait, so somehow if you don't agree with the government's not mandate, if you don't agree with the government's, why am I blanking on that word? If you don't believe in the government's talking points, to say, it's not the word I'm looking for, but that's the best I come up with right now. The government's talking points on COVID, then you're not a leader. You're not a real leader. Instead, you're, I don't know what you're just no one's gonna take you seriously because you question the government's talking points on COVID. What the hell is he talking about? I don't think the Packers players give zero fucks what Aaron Rodgers believes on COVID. As long as he's playing well, which he is, he had a fantastic game during the Packers. I mean, during the 49ers, but unfortunately, they didn't win the football game. So yeah, so what are you talking about? I don't think the Packers player gives zero fucks what Aaron Rodgers believes on COVID. So I don't even understand how she connects the two.
But true. So what? So those deaths don't matter? So COVID doesn't matter? What is the natural conclusion? Yo, this dude consults his crystals to like stop COVID infection. I don't even want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, he gets his advice from Rogan, which is.
See, I knew that they brought up Rogan, of course. It's like he went on Joe Rogan, and how dare he go on Joe Rogan because Anna Kasparian can't go on Joe Rogan. He won't let her on. So that's why she's jealous. Same thing with Cenk. They're both jealous because they're not allowed to go on Rogan anymore over the whole Sam Harris smearing. So yep, that's why she's angry. She's bitter at Joe Rogan. So any chance she gets to attack Joe Rogan, she will, and she'll attack any other guest that goes on Joe Rogan. So
again, that's another source of pretty devastating disinformation in response to this pandemic, and the number of public figures who are like, I contracted COVID, but don't worry, I hit up my homie Joe Rogan. Not good, very bad, and just.
Yeah, but they all survived, right? Those celebrities that you're talking about who called Joe Rogan to see what he took, none of them are dead. They're all alive. So it's not like, whatever Joe Rogan did worked. They all survived COVID. So what are you talking about? I mean, I'm not saying Joe Rogan's a doctor and you should listen to him, but it's your call, it's your body. You want to call Joe Rogan and ask him what he did in order to defeat COVID quicker, and he tells them and they do it and it works, it's on them. If it doesn't work, it's also on them. Why are you mad at these people for reaching out to Joe Rogan and asking, hey, look, how did you treat your COVID? How did you recover so quickly? It clearly worked. So I don't know why that's such a bad thing. Because Anna Kasparian hates Joe Rogan right now. That's why, it's a bad thing. It has nothing to do with a legitimate, fear or legitimate critique she has of Rogan.
And just to go back to the sports reference that you made earlier, which I'm also very ignorant about. Last weekend,
but I'm going to proceed to talk about it, even though I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Green Bay Packers lost to the 49ers.
Lost. She emphasizes the word lost, like implying it's Aaron Rodgers' fault when it wasn't.
Niners with a score of 10-13 after the 49ers.
Oh, no. It's 13-10, not 10-13. Oh my God, that may not be a big deal, but that gets under my skin when these non-sports people they want to talk about sports and then have the lower number first. No. It's 13-10, not 10-13. That grates in my ears, and it's like a pet peeve of mine. It may not be a big deal to some of you, but to me, it's a huge deal. And how she butchered that.
Niners scored a clutch. My producer Taylor refers to it as a clutch 45-yard field goal in the final 4 seconds of the game. I don't know what any of that means, but
Oh my God. My flunky Tyler wrote this for me, and I have no idea what it means, but I'm just going to repeat it. What? It's like you might as well just write it out. He might as well write down Cantonese, and you would read it. You have no idea what he said and what he wrote. You just repeat it like, oh, my flunky Taylor, he wrote it for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna read this and like make fun of Aaron Rodgers for the loss, even though he had nothing to do with the loss. He had a good game, solid game. It was both defenses played fantastic, and the 49ers special teams were better, and that's what the special teams play the 49ers directly led to the victory. But Miss Casparian here doesn't bother knowing that, or at least at the very least asking her flunky, "Hey, look, was it Aaron Rodgers' fault why we lost? Why the Packers lost? Why we lost? I'm not a Packers fan. Why it wasn't Aaron Rodgers' fault why the Packers lost? So I don't embarrass myself. I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to football. So yeah, but it's not about that. It's not about getting factually correct. It's about doing a hit piece on Aaron Rodgers. So that's all this is about. She doesn't care whether it was Aaron Rodgers' fault or not. All she knows is his team lost, so by definition, it's a way to make fun of him. Pathetic. Just absolutely pathetic. Let's finish this up. Not much left.
That sounds great.
It was brilliant in the snow. It was very dramatic.
That sounds awful. Really does. I would rather do pretty much anything other than play football in the snow. But sports is not for me. It's for other people. Anyway, so that's where we're at with Aaron Rodgers. I didn't expect the situation to devolve further after he was caught lying about being I can never say that word.
Immunized. I can't say it either, but just say this, Anna. I knew when he got caught about the lies being vaccinated. Why are you trying to use a word that you can't use? You can't properly spit out.
He didn't use the word vaccinate or vaccination, but he did try to make it seem or imply that he was vaccinated. Then he got caught in that.
Yeah, I don't care. I literally don't care whether Aaron Rodgers is vaccinated or not. I mean, yeah, it turns out he wasn't. So what? What, are you going to sue him? I mean, are you going to? It's ridiculous.
Lie. And ever since then, the character of Aaron Rodgers has further devolved. It's pretty depressing. It is what it is.
Thanks for watching the.
La. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get rid of jank there. But yeah, it is what it is. It's totally Aaron Rodgers' fault. It's not anybody. It's not like both defenses played well. The special teams of the 49ers played well, and the special teams play led directly to the field goal in the victory for the 49ers. But yeah, they embarrass themselves as usual, and there isn't much else to say. So that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, I am a part of the Indie News Network, as most of you already know at this point. The link tree is in the description box below. Check that out. Check everybody out from INN. We're all great. It's gonna be a big year for us this year. Also, check out my link tree, which is also in the description box below, which is my Odyssey, my Rumble, my Twitch pages. The link tree is all down there. My email is there too. You need to reach me by email. Go right ahead. And also make sure to follow me on Twitter. Again, my second time. This is another shameless plug, my Twitter page, but whatever. Follow me there at Angel J Rivera 08, my main account. Follow my backup account as well at the bad guy AR. And like I said in the beginning of the video, my weekly stream is coming soon. I don't have a final date yet. It's either the first or second week of February, and I don't have a guest yet. But I'm promoting it now just to let people know that I am going to do this. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on with that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.